Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to make an announcement here, and it's this. Dallas, that great show will air following, put your hand on your heart, Dallas will follow the telecast of our late news tonight after the hockey game, and Falcon Crest will follow the late news and the hockey championships on Saturday night. So it's Dallas tonight after the late news and Falcon Crest tomorrow night. We hope you understand that they will be running late, but we want to bring you this public service of a great hockey tournament. Now, let's take a look at the statistics here in the second period. You talk about it, David.
Well, Fargo North goalie Kurt Chafee had 9 saves. A lot of them tough saves.
Yep. 1
penalty on each team. Fargo North, 1 penalty, 2 minutes. Power play goal was scored on it.
Yep.
Total shots for Fargo North, 12. Spicer scores the goal. His 25th goal of the year. Grand Forks Central goalie, 7 saves, a lot of them not in good range, a lot of them a long ways out. 1 penalty, they killed it off. Total shots for Grand Forks Central, 22 attempts, which is an awful lot.
Yep.
Compared to 12 attempts for Fargo North, and that's been the ticket right there. And the thing is, the saves were very even, but they didn't really do justification of where the shots were taken from, because the shots were taken with very good in the trenches, so to speak. They got a lot of shots right in front of that net. You can't afford to give those up. Your goaltender cannot stop those.
Mistake. A team that doesn't make the mistake is going to win this hockey game right now.
Yeah, you know, one thing too, you want to make sure you don't make a mistake, but you don't want to be unaggressive. You got to go out there, still take charge, and go out, try for that goal, and still be thinking defense at times also when you're coming back when you lose control of the puck.
Well, no, these kids are used to the big arena. Fargo North, of course, plays in that bandbox in Fargo in the Coliseum, and hopefully someday we'll see a new arena in Fargo, which is desperately needed with the emphasis on hockey.
Yes.
But they seem to have their legs still pretty good, although I did notice they were getting a little bit tired toward the end, as we mentioned before.
Well, it's not so much the legs either, Jim. When you play a team like Grand Forks Central, they take the body so well, and it's a physical game, and that, you know, you're skating, and here you get thumped, and you get pounded in the boards. Now you got to get going again, you know, and it's a tough to keep your cool and to keep playing the game. So it really takes a lot out of you. And hopefully Fargo North, you know, they drove back. They don't stay overnight up here. So that was a late night for them.
That's right.
And Grand Forks Central, they go home after the game, but they played the late game also. So both of them went to bed at about the same time, but you're on the bus ride back and forth. And
we'll see if it makes a difference.
Yes, but Grand Forks Central also gets to play on this ice in the summer, so they get to know the rink an awful lot. And there's a little difference comparing this rink to some of the other rinks around. There's a lot larger neutral zone between the blue lines in this rink.
Okay. We'll be back with the start of the second period right after this. Third period.
Full-sized Ford LTD Crown Victoria. At Ford, we haven't forgotten the family. Visit your hometown Northland Ford dealer soon.
Hockey players, improve your speed, shooting, and skating at the Canadian Professional Hockey School, July 6th through August 8th in Detroit Lakes. For over 20 years, this school has been constantly improving and developing new programs to become one of the most progressive hockey schools in the world. Closed-circuit TV, video analysis, and specialized instruction all contribute to the well-rounded training and evaluation program. For more information, call 218-847-1970 or write Box 1299, Detroit Lakes, 56501.
If you'd like to pay Uncle Sam a lot less, take a look at a First National Bank IRA.
If a secure retirement is one of your investment goals, take a look at a First National IRA.
I'm Dick Wold, president of First National Bank. If safety, earnings, and experience are important to you, take a look at First National Bank. We offer insured security, competitive rates, and years of experience in helping people plan for their retirement.
Your future's worth a fortune with an IRA.
Fargo North 2, Grand Forks Central 2. That's the way it stacks up here with 15 more minutes of hockey, and one of these teams is going to wind up in the championship. Here, guess is as good as mine right now, and I don't think even Dave Morinville understands who's going to. I mean, he understands, but I don't think nobody can predict this. You're playing with fire with flip a coin. I think that's where we are, David. Absolutely.
That's right. I see that old guy Bob Nielsen's up here. He's unbelievable. That faculty advisor of our hockey club comes all the way up.
While we got a second here with 9 seconds to go, give me this. What is your schedule the next? You're going to be pretty busy the next 3 weeks with that North Dakota State Club hockey team.
Doing a lot of traveling. We're going to Notre Dame next weekend to play old Lefty Smith out there. They've got a good team. They split with St. Thomas, which is the #1 team in Division III. So very good hockey team. And then after that, we go down to Huntsville for a tournament down there with Notre Dame, the Royal Military Academy out of Ontario, and Huntsville, down in Huntsville, Alabama. And then after that, the national tournament in Tucson, Arizona. We want to catch up on some golf with you.
Oh, yeah, but I'll be back here for the state basketball tournament. Our timing is bad. Okay. Both teams have just huddled around their goaltenders. Fargo North. Fargo North will be defending the goal to our right. Grand Forks Central to our left. The Sioux have scored. It's now tied. Minnesota 1, North Dakota 1 in the first period. Moorhead, for you fans in western Minnesota, Warroad leads Moorhead after 2. There's Wayne Eklund. Warroad leads Moorhead 4-3. And there's the North High hockey coach. Done an excellent job in his 2 years. We got a lot of noise down there along the bench as you hear those Grand Forks Central kids. Maybe we can lower that mic a little bit. So we're ready to go. And the draw comes to Grand Forks Central. The first shot by Brad Singh is turned aside. Markovich recovers. Singh loses the puck, and we come back the other way. Singh will take the puck. They battle for it. Now Singh out front tries to tuck it in. Can't do it. Fargo North makes the defensive play, and it goes into the seats. As a matter of fact, went in the north bench. So it's still 2-2. We have a face-off to the right of Kirk Chafee in the north zone, and we're tied at 2 here.
Chafee right back into the game. Excuse me, Jim, with a big save.
Yep. I tell you, he makes them. All right, Markovich drop pass back to Olson. To Markovich on the wing. Both teams at equal strength. The Markovich tries to dig it out for Grand Forks Central. There it is in the slot, but broken up by Fargo North. Here come the Spartans, 2-on-2. And it's broken up. Anderson still controls in the central zone. Tries to center it, ridden off the play by Jay Ness. Both first lines are in there. This is Markovich at central ice for Central. Whoa! Chafee almost had that one get by him, but it was a little bit wide. Chad Hawkins picks it up. Now Grand Forks Central out in front, bounces off the post, and Central is buzzing around the net right now. Here's Fargo North trying to control. Fargo North. They whip it in. It's Haney controls for Grand Forks Central. Comes back out to Jay Spicer. Spicer drives it into the north zone. Controlled by Fargo North at the moment, trying to clear it out again, and their forwards are having trouble. At the blue line, Haney holds it in for Grand Forks Central. Centering's pass, Ness was there, or Spicer. That one is tipped off the glass, and Grand Forks Central Spicer still controlled. Steinmetz now, centering pass. Johnson there, but he can't make a play. Comes out to McEnroe. Now Fargo North does clear it out to central ice. Fargo North, but Haney has it. Haney, rink wide pass to Steinmetz. Steinmetz comes down on the wing. Being chased by Thompson, centering pass, nobody home. Picked off by Fargo North, 2-on-2. Here come the Spartans with a rush. Drop pass back there for Brad Baker, centers it to Rob Hansen. Hansen has it broken up on a great play by Steinmetz. Center ice, Grand Forks Central now. 2-2 game, 12:54 to go in the third period of this one. Another game to follow. We hope you're enjoying it wherever you are along the KX network. And we have a face-off. Timeout on the ice. Score tied. 2-2. We'll be back.
What do you expect for 300 calories? For 300 calories? Beef, good news for people who eat.
All right, there's a shot as we got back in action a little sooner than we anticipated, and there was a whistle, and we may have...
No, the puck went off. It's sat on the back of the net, and the referee blows the whistle.
I thought that might have been boarding there. It was marginal, but you say they're going to put that whistle in their pocket on the close one.
Well, it's not so much that, Jim. It's just that what referees and coaches hate is that to have the referee decide the outcome of a game by giving someone the power play goal.
All right.
Or giving them that opportunity to have that power play.
They just threw Chad Johnson and Lund out of the circle. They bring in Caldas now for Grand Forks Central. And the draw is controlled by Central, but broken up by Lebo. Lebo, Fargo North has it, coming down the wing. Lebo has it ridden off the play by Olson of Grand Forks Central, and Lebo gets it back, turns and fires. Ooh, that was a scary one because I don't think Hegg saw that one at all. But it's controlled at center ice by Fargo North. Spartans shoot it back in. It's intercepted, though, by Grand Forks Central. Here come the Redskins. Redskin down, it's broken up on a great play here by Shea. Shea one-on-one, but it's ridden off by McEnroe. Good defensive play by the Skins. There's a shot by Rosen, hard one off the glass. Another one by Shea. That one is no good. Wide. Big drive by Shea, and the puck comes back into center ice. Being chased in there by Swatlowski, that is. Now Lebo controls for Fargo North. We have a line change by the Spartans. They control at center ice. Shea whistles it in there, and it bounces off McEnroe's glove out in front of the slot. Controlled by Grand Forks Central. Here comes Singh on the wing. One-on-one. Singh winds up, shoots. No good. Wide. Oh, that was a big shot. Controlled by the Redskins. It comes back into center ice, and they'll reorganize, get it set up again. Grand Forks Central and Fargo North tied at 2. Here's Olson, shot wide. Controlled by Fargo North. Fargo North along the boards now. Driving down, that's Markey. Markey over to Chad Hawkins. Hawkins shot, a save, and falling on it is Hegg. That was a little bit scary.
It was an end-over-end shot.
We call that a knuckleball, don't we?
That's exactly true, Jim. It was a knuckleball. Boy, a little earlier, Brad Singh, and I don't remember the Grand Forks player, came down on a 2-on-1, and you just can't afford to miss the net on a 2-on-1, you know, and that's what he did. He shot wide, and where'd the rebound go? Around the boards, out of the ring.
Do you think he could have passed it off?
Or if he couldn't pass it off, shoot, make the goalie handle the puck, maybe that guy going in can get the rebound.
Yeah, I always remember, keep that puck low on the ice if you can. All right, back in action, 2-2 tie, 10:48 to go in the game. And here now is Steinmetz. Nice move, Steinmetz. Spicer, oh, he just went across as they had the goalie Chapey out of the net. Spicer's shot just missed. There's a shot, beautiful save by Thompson, who gave himself up on that one. 2-2 tie, 10:32 to go in the game. Third period, semi-final round. This is a big one. Grand Forks Central with a line change now. This is anybody's hockey game. Aaron Johnson loses it. Puck goes down to the Grand Forks zone. Haney goes after it for Grand Forks. They're in white. Fargo North in the dark. On your screen, going left to right now. Grand Forks Central trying to clear it out and having some problems along the board. Fargo North forechecking. That's Rob Hansen after McEnroe. McEnroe, oh, is he decked by Anderson. Big hit there. And they finally get it out of there, but Thompson controls for Fargo North at center ice. Thompson winds up, shot high off the right side. 9:52 to go in the game. And the puck goes into the crowd. We'll take a break. We're tied at 2 at 9:49, semifinal round.
I was new in town from Indiana, and I was a little nervous about getting a car loan because I had never gotten one before. So I went over to Norwest Bank, and I talked to John Pondelis, and he helped me get rid of my old tank that got 3 miles to the gallon. Now I've got this one. It corners better.
Norwest is banking.
Norwest was different. It was just, everything flowed much smoother. I could get all the information from one place, from one person.
Similar team.
We have a late score for you Western Minnesota fans. Moorhead 5, Warroad 4 in the third period. Section 8. Back here, Shea's shot kicked aside. Nice stick save by Hegg. Didn't have much steam on it. Fargo North keeps the pressure on now. Such is checked into the boards. Olson picks it up. Olson picks it up for Grand Forks Central. And the Redskins are trying to bust out here. And they finally do, as Chad Johnson sends it into center ice, but controlled by Brad Rosen. We have a 2-2 game, and clock is running down. Steve Olson clears it out. Picked up by Rick Johnson. We have a whistle.
Offside.
Offside. 9:12 to go. 2-2.
North's putting on a lot more pressure. They're playing a lot better than they did this last period. They're starting to take it to Central in some ways, and that'd be a little bit shaky if I was Chuck Ness. I sure wouldn't want to have pressure in my own zone with the way their goaltenders been playing at times.
Maybe you saw Chuck waving his hands down there. Face off near the blue line of Grand Forks Central, and it's in center ice. Grand Forks Central, Haney. Haney bangs one off the boards at center ice, controlled by Fargo North. The puck goes right in front, and it's another offside.
North's just dumping it in, dumping it in. If we're going to make a mistake, let's make it in Grand Forks end. And I'll tell you, it can't happen very easily that they're high school kids, they can cough up that puck.
I think the strategy in North right now is pretty good.
Well, it's working.
Hawkins loses the puck, but it's picked up now by Anderson. He's ridden off the play on a nice defensive move by Haney, and Jay Ness picks it up. No relation to the coach or Grand Forks Central. All right. Sang is ridden off by a nice play by Markey, who falls down, and McEnroe goes after it. 2-2 tie, third period, 8:32 to go in the game. Haney picks it up for Grand Forks Central. They're in white. And Fargo North putting on a lot of pressure out in front in the slot. Haney busts it loose, and he'll shoot it all the way down. We'll have an icing call. Icing means when it goes from one end to the other and crosses the goal line, that relieves the pressure and allows the teams to change lines, but it also means that the puck is brought back into the zone from where it came.
But good one, Jim. Very good. You should put on a clinic for refereeing.
Yeah. I had enough of those referees last night. I was with them till 1 o'clock in the morning. What a time we had. Larry Murphy and all the guys. All right, here's Steinmetz going down across the blue line, and Shea meets him at the pass, cuts him off. Spicer trying to clear it off. Here comes Fargo North, 2-on-1. Rob Hansen. Hansen, shot goal! Meyer got it. 2-on-1, and he never had a chance. Egg never had a chance.
No, he didn't.
There it is.
Sloppy play by Grand Forks Central. He comes down the ice. Hansen passes it to Meyer. This Chris Meyer's been hot this tournament. He shoots it right over the glove side. Not much that Haig can do. He committed, though. He went down before the shot was there.
Here it is, another angle.
Nice pass by Rob Hansen. He takes the shot. Goes high. Hey, Grand Forks Central, they've been playing very tentative, and they just can't do that. They got to apply the pressure. Now, you can bet that you're better jump on them. And North, what have they been doing? Dumping it down, dumping it down.
Bryant.
Now it's going to be very, very important for Fargo North to keep that puck in deep, and Grand Forks Central is going to have to start applying the pressure.
All right. We'll see what kind of a finish we're going to have here. This may be one of the big upsets in this tournament. Fargo North leads 3-2 with 7 minutes and 46 seconds to go. Fargo North keeping the pressure on now. What a beautiful goal. Here come the Redskins. But Elliott clears it off at center ice. Back behind the Grand Forks Central goal. Trying to clear it out. Steinmetz loses it. Fargo North has the momentum right now.
Yeah, they sure do.
Here they come. Steinmetz now crosses his own blue line. Beautiful check that time. Oh, what a check by Fargo North. And there's another one. Elliott goes out, made the first check. And here we come. This is Steinmetz down the wing. Steinmetz across the north blue line. Steinmetz goes in. And Grand Forks Central tries to hold it in. Whoa, there's a big check. Steinmetz goes down, and Rosen really collided on him. And it's getting rough out there now. The puck comes to center ice. Grand Forks Central now looking at the clock. 6:49 to go. Fargo North has it now. 3-2, the Spartans lead. Wow, Johnson went down. Here comes North in. Markey ridden off the play on great defense. A shot partially blocked. And they're really jamming each other now. This is getting very physical. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. We'll show you the clock in a few minutes here when we get down to the end. 3-2, North lead, 6:20 to go in the game. We have an offside. Whoa, boy.
Central's got to get that puck down deep on Fargo North. Fargo North's doing a good job. They're taking that first man out of the zone. They're getting the guy back. They're breaking the puck out quick. They're getting it out of the zone, making Central regroup. They're dumping it down, keeping the puck in deep.
Well,
what a difference from the second period.
Oh, it's a classic game right now. You can bet that Grand Forks Central is going to go all out here in this last 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Fargo North controls. Now Grand Forks Central picks it up. Rick Johnson. Rick Johnson loses it, and the Spartans have it. Now Olsen whips it back in. Easy save for Chafee. Brad Rosen for Fargo North. But holding it in is Grand Forks Central's Johnson. Singh bangs into the boards. Robbie Hansen picks it up for Fargo North. Hansen to center ice. But Olsen whips it back in. 5:52 to go in the game. 3-2, North on in front here. What a great hockey game. We seem to be blessed the last couple of years. Fargo North trying to dig it out. Here come the Spartans. Fargo North with a little more zip now. A big collision at the boards. Johnson really decked Anderson, or now that was Rosen. Grand Forks Central now trying to clear it out. North doing a lot of forechecking this late in the game.
Very good job, too.
3-2, North leads. 5:18 to go. Whoa, that one almost got by Haig down there as Hawkins is jammed in there, and they're all piling on him as the Fargo North forward tries to dump it in. Chad Hawkins, not very big, but he's got 19 points on the year. He's a senior. They changed lines.
They're skating very well. Fargo North's just all
Here it comes again. Watch Hawkins.
They come out here. If he just could have got a little bit better backhand, he might have got her out front. Trad tried to get out front. Now the puck's going to go by the side of the net. And if you notice, 4 skins out there and 2 Spartans.
Yeah. Well, it's 5 minutes and 11-second game now. 3-2 in favor of North. Here comes Spicer. Spicer down the left wing. Dumps it in, but it's intercepted by Elliott. Now back to Haney at Grand Forks Central. He tries to dump it in, and it's controlled by Fargo North. And they dump it in again. Look out, that was a weird-looking shot that Haig turned aside. All right, here comes Mike McEnroe now. McEnroe with a beautiful move there. McEnroe comes across the blue line, broken up by Fargo North. Grand Forks Central just can't seem to get anything going right now when they need it. 4:38 to go in the game. Here comes Steinmetz. Steinmetz down the right side. Steinmetz tries to set it up, and he lost it as he hit Darren Johnson. Now, Fargo North out to McEnroe. McEnroe shot! Bounce off the pads, and a great play by Markey of Fargo North, who cleared it off. We'll have an icing call, and it'll go back the other way. David, this is great hockey.
It's a good time. They're playing very well. And one thing about Fargo North, Chafee hasn't made a lot of saves. They've been playing great defense in front of him, and that's what they're going to have to do. And they're frustrating Grand Forks Central.
And the first period, North, I didn't think played very good defense.
No, they didn't. They didn't at all. And Grand Forks Central got on right away. But now they're playing a lot better. They're getting a third man back in the zone. They're not getting anybody trapped. But a big score, Jim, a final. And congratulations to Terry Sherkliff, a good friend. He beat Warrow 5-4.
My heavens, that's a great win for Moorhead High School.
Number 3 team in state, ranked in the state.
They eliminated the number 3 team in the state tonight in Thief River Falls. Jubilation in Moorhead, Minnesota, but here it's 4:13 to go, and Fargo North is that much away from pulling off a big upset in this tournament. The Spartans were the dark horse. As a matter of fact, Jay Osmondson in the forum has picked North to get in the final. He did that a week ago. Wind up by Rosen, shot and save. Nice save by Haig. Comes out now to the point. Such makes the move. Lebo crammed in the board. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Fargo North controlling. Thompson nails it. Bounces up in the air, comes back into Grand Forks Central zone. You can see the strategy here. North just wants to keep the pressure. Look out. There's a shot. And Myers really drilled it. And we'll have another icing call, I believe. Boy, North is really dominating this game here in the last 4 minutes.
What you're seeing here is Fargo North upset, obviously the underdog. They're playing with adrenaline and emotion because what are they doing? They're beating a team that they probably didn't expect to be beating.
All right, right, let's take a look at Myers' last shot.
Sure, if Chris Myers had this shot again, he would take his time and bring it in more because he had a 2-on-1, but he's tired. He's going to come in, and what does he do? He lets the slap shot go, and he missed the net. Something he probably obviously did not want to do. He wanted to skate it in, take a shot, but he was tired.
All right, back in action live. Show! I tell you, that one off the stick of Haig. He almost lost it. Brad Baker made the shot. That was almost a 4-2 game, and that might have been the final thing. But Grand Forks Central still alive. The question, David, will they pull the goaltender and win? All right, here's Ness. Bobby Hansen controls it, goes back into the Grand Forks Central zone. 2:55 to go. Grand Forks Central playing desperate hockey right now, and they can't get it out. Here's Thompson. Thompson shot, save off the stick by Haig. Nice play. Back out here, Grand Forks Central breaking out now. Here they come. A rush intended for Sang. Sang can't get it. Fargo North has it. Grand Forks Central controls at center ice. Markovich now. Markovich, beautiful fake. Markovich goes in. Markovich loses the puck as they poke it away. They jammed it right in the middle. Here comes Fargo North with 2:22 to go. Score 3-2 North. Drop pass for Rob Hansen. Shot, save, a stick save by Haig. What a play. Good shot there by Robbie Hansen. All right, here comes Brad Sang. Sang, shot, whoa, that almost got home. Change of lines now for Grand Forks Central. Sang really looked tired going down there.
Yeah, he did. He got
2 minutes to go in the game. 2 minutes to go. Fargo North, Markey comes across the blue line. They may play with it a little bit now. A 1-goal lead for North. Big upset coming here in the tournament. Semi-final round. Now here's Darren Johnson. Here comes 3-on-2. Here's Grand Forks Central. Steinmetz with Spicer, and it's broken up, and we have an offside. Wow, what a game.
Not very many whistles either. I tell you, Central's having a tough time getting it down deep in the zone. And that's one thing they've got to do is get that puck deep in the zone, and they're not doing that.
I just was going to say, will Ness call a timeout? And he just did.
Well, that's been up and down the ice. There hasn't been a whistle. I mean, it's just been up and down, and that's been to Fargo North's favor because they're playing with adrenaline and emotion right now. Central's frustrated. Things aren't going well. They're starting to squeeze the old lumber out of the sticks because things are getting tight, and it's getting down to be the end of the game.
I love that. Squeeze the lumber. Look at this crowd here.
I've seen crazy things happen here at the end of the game. One thing I'm sure Wayne Eklund's telling his team, dump it in, get the puck down the ice. The puck's in your zone, get it out of the zone, shoot it off the glass, get it out in the neutral zone, make them regroup all the time.
Look at Wayne Eklund. He's earning his money tonight.
He's done a nice job with that team. They really move the puck very well.
Yep.
That's a credit to Wayne because he's moving around here. And also Kurt Chafee, but the defense is playing so well in front of him that he hasn't had to come up with a lot of big saves like he did in that second period. Without Kurt Chafee in the second period, who knows what would have happened.
Give Haig a little credit. He's really been tough this last 2 or 3 minutes.
And he earned his spot. I mean, he had a 2-on-1 against him. What can you do?
Oh, yeah. That was the goal that broke the back. All right. Nothing like excitement in the semifinal round here, folks. Oh, boy.
You can bet that if Fargo North and Grand Forks Central gets the puck in deep in the zone, they're going to probably pull the goalie. So you got to be looking for that. North, very important face-off. Get it over the blue line and dump it down so that Grand Forks Central has to lug that puck all the way out.
Well, they got Markovich, Spicer, Singh, McEnroe, Steinmetz, and Olsen. They got the power guys in here right now. What a finish in this game. Minute 40 to go. We'll show you the clock as we get down under a minute, I hope. 3-2 in favor of Fargo North. A shot by Chafee, and he saw it all the way. Chafee saw it all the way. Now let's see what happens. 1:30 to go in the game. Watch for Fargo North coming down here now. A shot. They dump it in. Haig sweeps it aside, but North is all over the ice here. Grand Forks Central tries to break out now. Here come the Redskins. Spicer. Steinmetz. Steinmetz looking to center it. Steinmetz sweeps around. North is all in front of their goal. Here it comes to Markovich. He can't shoot. Good defense. Back out here. Markovich shoots. Save. Beautiful diving save over there by defense. Right on his front. It's scramble. Everybody's down. It's still alive. Still alive. And we have a face-off. Oh, boy.
Unbelievable save by Kurt Chafee. Spicer was left all alone in front of the net. Spicer standing out in front. He gets it, and JP equal to the task. Bounces on the puck right there.
Grand Forks Central pulled its goalie in 52 seconds. So the Redskins have 6 attackers, David. Good move.